Morning.
How was it? I think it was alright. It was my first morning session, so a few differences in temperature being one of the biggest ones. I was kind of not the lucky one, but I was in the evenings on the first 2 days, so probably had the slightly nicer conditions apart from when it was the sandstorm. But it was a good morning, a lot of testing gone through, a mixture of the shorter runs and the longer runs as usual, but nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a test where we're trying things on the car, trying different balances, trying to understand it. So when we get here in a couple of weeks, we're ready and prepared, So it was a good morning, but the whole test has been pretty smooth, no major setbacks, and just nice to be back in a Formula One car again.
Yeah, of course. Now, obviously a new teammate this year, new engine in the car. You're the constant, so how valuable is your feedback to the engineers in comparing to last year and making improvements for this year?
I mean, it's valuable. I don't know I think, all information is valuable in the end of the day. So we both have different sides of the feedback, from Daniel and myself. But both it's important. Both, his understanding of what Renault did last year and what he can bring to the table from that side. And of course, the differences from last year's McLaren to this year's McLaren, what bits are better, what bits are worse, because we've taken downforce off, so things can still be worse. It's not like everything's going to be much better. So it's been trying to understand that, see the differences in it all, and I think we've done that quite nicely over the past few days. But like I said, all information is valuable, so no, it's not a competition.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said, okay, lots of laps for some teams, not as many laps for McLaren, but no problems. And given the changes we've had this year, I suppose it's all good signs. So how's the feeling, with you, with the engineers and the team?
It's good. I think all my side of the garage and everyone I know is well, I know everyone that I'm working with. There's no new faces with me apart from Daniel, really. So I think I've been able to settle in very quickly and just feel comfortable and at home straight away, which is nice, especially with only 3 days of testing.
Yeah.
3 days is not a lot, especially when you're splitting them. It's 1.5 days really, so yeah. It's not easy to kind of get everything, feel at home in a Formula One car, because a Formula One car is not an easy thing to get used to. So I think it's been good. Like you said, we haven't done the most laps, but I think we haven't had problems. We haven't just been sitting in the garage or anything. I think we've just been thoroughly going through everything, testing everything we wanted to do, and sticking to our run plan, doing long runs, doing